Alex. This week I have Katherine to help me talk about the real news. Hi, Katherine.
Hi, Alex. Hi, USF.
She graduated, but she's gonna help me anyway, because she has a cool big city apartment. Okay, so I think we're gonna start off talking about Miss Taylor Swift. So I've heard this from multiple people, and I'm just gonna reiterate it. I'm ready for the song to come out entitled, Maybe the Problem Isn't Them.
I would wholeheartedly agree. Have we heard we are never getting back together, ever, ever, ever?
Well, who are we not getting back together with? Are we not getting back together with John Mayer?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Taylor Lautner?
That Kennedy. Nick Jonas.
Oh, yeah.
Before Miley stole him and then had the naked pictures in the
Shut
shower.
up. What's that?
Just real quick.
Kardashian?
Stop lying to us.
Just say stop.
Like, it angers me, personally, because every tabloid marriage, every reality TV marriage, it always starts with like the underchillings of like, ooh, they're breaking up, oh, they got in a huge fight, oh my god, he went out to dinner with Reese Witherspoon, and it's just like, they're not breaking up yet, now you're making them break up, and then they break up 3 months later.
Oh,
and I love Chloe and Milmar!
No, but see, but what makes me upset is we were talking about Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise being divorced at least 5 years before it actually happened. So every week you'd be like, hey, talking to your friends, like, hey, did you guys hear that Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes got broken up? Like, no.
They didn't.
Okay said that, but people said they're stronger than ever. And you're like, oh, okay. And then it actually happens, and then you look like an idiot talking to your coworkers, and they're like, no, they're getting divorced. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, guys. Sorry about it. I'm just gonna go outside into the blinding sunlight, completely unaware that this monumental breakup happened, and I just laughed at it like it was a joke.
Are we gonna talk politics?
We are gonna talk politics because I mentioned Paul Ryan last time, and I think it'd be inappropriate to not talk about it anymore.
Because
But
Jill Stein won, right?
I thought Roseanne Barr won.
Oh my god, Cindy.
Wouldn't you vote for her?
my VP?
I would have voted for her. Because I actually thought she was winning, unless, but like
No,
in
she's
reality.
transphobic. Roseanne Barr. Seriously.
Really?
Seriously.
I didn't
Did you
know
read her
that.
tweets?
No.
Okay, there was this whole article that was a male to female. He works out at a university pool, like Correct Center, like at USF, where it's like a privately owned pool, or a publicly, like, people can buy some, like, memberships there, blah, blah, blah.
I got you.
She works out there, and somebody put up a stink about how she was going into the women's locker room, yet still had a penis. And there was an article that came out in a local newspaper saying, oh my god, this perverted freak of a man is peeing in our pool, and there's a girls swim team that works out there, and they are so uncomfortable with this, blah, blah, blah. Roseanne Barr has to comment on it, and then she brings it up to Jill Stein on Twitter and says, like, Jill Stein, if we talked about, if you would ever debate me, like how I keep inviting you to debate me, we'd talk about social issues like this, blah, blah, blah. And Jill Stein said nothing back. She was like, there's nothing to talk about here. That's not an issue. Obviously, it's a case of ignorance. And then Roseanne Barr goes back and she makes it all into like, the women's locker room is a safe place for women. If you have a penis, get out, because you're obviously a pedophile for these kids. And then the captain and like the MVP and the coach of the girls swim team that was highlighted in this article is feeling so uncomfortable, all made statements saying, we don't even work out at the same time as this woman is there. We are not uncomfortable with it, and we think it's wrong that she has been kicked out of the gym. And Roseanne has now made this a platform for herself, saying it's a women's rights issue. No male to female trans person can ever understand women's rights or feminism.
Okay, what gets me about this?
I hate her now.
Okay, what gets me about this though, because I also use a gym, but I use the pool specifically. And when I'm in there and when I see a whole bunch of naked people, the things I feel include, you know, disgust.
Put that away.
But yeah, I need you to tuck it in or something.
So that's what fat people look like.
Confusion at how something could like droop that low. The last thing that's on my mind is whether or not I feel safe, just because I'm so like filled with other emotions. Calm down, all right? The locker room is not exactly a place for civility and model-esque. Well, now that we've talked about real things, I think it's time to talk about more real things, namely the fact that the
ostensibly
spoiler alert, the Obamas won, for those of you that T-voted or something. So they won, which I am entirely grateful for, because there is no way in a million years I could watch 4 years of Ann Romney's clothing choices.
On a more important note though, when are we gonna see the Michelle and Barack sex tape? Because that's all I'm concerned about.
Oh, yeah.